Welcome everybody to Jablam Sports presentation of the NBA 2020 playoffs simulation. That's right, we're simulating every single game for the entire NBA playoffs based upon the stoppage of the season. Folks, we're in the third round. We've already got to the third round. Later tonight, Lakers versus Mavericks. First up, Raptors and Bucks game 1 tonight. We're going every other night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Starting tonight, Wednesday night, we'll be back again. Game 2s, Friday night, Sunday, Game 3s, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. If you want any more information, go to our website, jablamsports.com, Jablam sports.com. Game 1, Raptors, Bucks. If you want any more information, when you go to our website, click on simulation, click on NBA. We have all the stats for every single game, every team, league leaders. You can watch all the old games there live on our website and, of course, on Twitch, Jablam Sports. We're also on social media. Check us out. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Reddit, you name it, we're there. And, of course, we're doing a podcast now, a hockey one. We're in our 5th season, and we just started a basketball one. Enjoy game 1, folks.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for Milwaukee, they've made it look easy as they progress through this postseason. Just 2 losses thus far. We'll see if they can continue their impressive play. And here we are, the conference finals. So close to that grand stage, Shaq. What's the atmosphere back in the locker rooms right now?
Well, this is what they worked all year to get to, but the job is not finished. You know, you still have to win 4 more games to win.
And your focus has to be on game 1. Don't let yourself get caught up in this enormity of the moment. Just realize that there are a lot of people in the world who aren't even watching this game. And you have to be calm and cool and collected.
There's a lot of people not watching us right now?
Oh, yeah.
Just
so many people that are watching.
Have you lost your mind?
Right now.
There's more people not watching than watching. That's how I used to
I
calm
can't
myself.
confirm that.
Yeah. Me either. I think there are more people watching than not watching.
Exactly. So
Then you're going to get all upset and all anxious then.
Yeah. Shivers and shivers.
Exactly.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
Showtime for the Raptors as they pulled into the building, a squad that looks more than ready for the game ahead of them. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. That's a look at our setting tonight, the picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. For these 2 teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Well, the NBA changed the lottery odds in 2019 to encourage competition among its conference's least successful teams. But some want even more to be done. They call for eliminating the draft altogether. Another potential solution? A play-in tournament for teams 7 through 10 in each conference, which would eliminate the need for trying not to win as much as possible during the regular season. However it's done, the league has stated its desire for parity. Kevin?
Great, D.A., thanks. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Lowry and Powell, the guards. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slot. And it's Ibaka in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 guard. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. So the Eastern Conference Finals have now officially gotten going. What a great series we got ahead of us. The drive by Siakam. Good D by Giannis.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong.
in the paint. Middleton on the wing. Passes to Bledsoe. This one for three. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now, here's Lowry. Here's Anunoby. Clock at 6. Pass to Powell. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And that one's good by Lopez.
He can play very well away from the basket. Lopez has the kind of range that not many 7-footers possess, and it's a great asset for a big man in today's game.
Here's Powell. That shot off. Good D by Lopez. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter, and he gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here is Lowry. Snatched away. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
In Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Powell, the pass to Ibaka. Siakam, right side. Shot clock at 5. Here's Powell, and it's sent back by Lopez.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Powell, no one around him. Good on the triple. Powell's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Raptors.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here's Bledsoe. Down low, it's deflected. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's Anunoby. Antetokounmpo defending from the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Bledsoe left side. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
You don't see the finger roll that much anymore, but when you do, it's always a treat.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the night here. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Hill comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Then for the Raptors, Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Davis comes in for Norman Powell, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. Here's VanVleet. Siakam looking around. Pass to Gasol. To the middle. Davis kicks to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. No good. Shot missing. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's Bledsoe. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 8 points for Eric Bledsoe.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Inside. And Davis puts it in.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Giannis outside. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
There's the pass to Gasol. over Ilyasova. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Now the feed to Antetokounmpo. That's good from Ilyasova on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Some changes here for the Bucks. Williams, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and Wesley Matthews subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And Toronto also making a switch. Boucher is checked in. Now, here's Siakam. No points in the game yet for him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, we see every year one or two guys drafted toward the end of the first round contribute well for their team. But Pascal Siakam has gone well beyond that.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting two.
Throw good, Siakam. Robin Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. So he makes one of two as the second one misses. Bucks leading by 10. Outside Hill. Passes it to Lopez. He dishes it to Middleton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Van Vliet. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Toronto shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
One shot. You know Marc Gasol's brother Powell, he was a top 3 pick. Mark fell to the second round and had to work for everything he's achieved.
Here's Siakam, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Chris Middleton. The Raptors have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. Bucks leading by 9. .34 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Hill. 6 to shoot. Pass to Lopez. Over Gasol. Lopez, no luck. Van Vliet with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Davis kicks to Van Vliet. And there's the pass to Siakam. From deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's been all about Eric Bledsoe for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And And Serge Ibaka talked about his skill set. Now it complements Kyle Lowry and Pascal Siakam and what he brings to the team.
Bringing my defense toughness, my experience, playing with those two guys, one of the best in the game right now. And then, helping those two here. And with my experience, what I learned, I think I can help the team a lot, energy, and both hands on the floor.
And really, Ibaka is a seasoned veteran now, a terrific role player known for his defense.
And Ibaka knows his role and plays it well.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So for Toronto right now, we've got Davis. He's out there with Fred VanVleet. Norman Powell is out there with Marc Gasol. And it's Boucher in at the 4 slot. And so here's Toronto following the 3 by Milwaukee. Davis, the pass to Gasol. That one misses. Bucks leading by 12. Hill inside. Covered by VanVleet. Passes it to DiVincenzo. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Ibaka comes in for Marc Gasol. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Davis. Ibaka dishes to Lowry. Out to Ibaka. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And that is the length of Robin Lopez on display.
Lopez is checked in for Robin Lopez. Shot clock at 6. VanVleet. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Here's DiVincenzo. And he banks in the layup. DiVincenzo's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Hill against Lowry. And it's sent back by Lopez. To the paint. Here's Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now, here's Lowry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
I'll tell you what, Lowry has a number of ways to beat you from the mid-range.
Hill kicks to Matthews. Pass to Lopez. And the layup's good off the glass. Lopez has got 5 points so far.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
And here is VanVleet. Outside Lowry. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. Lowry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Ilyasova comes in for Marvin Williams. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for George Hill. Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. Now here's Bledsoe. 8 points for him. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Powell against Matthews. Powell the pass to Lowry. Now Powell. He has 6. Back to Lowry. For 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Bledsoe against Lowry. No good from Bledsoe.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Lowry.
A threat from anywhere on the floor. Lowry does it with skill, and he does it with toughness.
Here's DiVincenzo. He has 7. Boucher with the rebound.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
1:39 left in the first half. Here's Lowry. That shot misses. Excellent D there from Bledsoe. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. There's 1:26 left in the first half. And the Raptors call time here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Wesley Matthews. 1:22 left now here in the second. Here is Lowry. He's got 8. Left side Gasol. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. And the Bucks with possession here. The lead is 15. Bledsoe dishes to Giannis. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 3 assists in the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Anunoby. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 5 on the clock. Here's Gasol. The turnaround jumper. Count it.
With that height, Marc Gasol will always be able to get off his shot from mid-range.
Bledsoe looking around. 23 seconds left here in the second. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is. And it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Milwaukee shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And the first one drops. Milwaukee making a switch here. And he can't hit the second. Raptors trail by 16. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. From deep three-point range, and so it's Milwaukee in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, you guys have been able to limit their scoring. How have you done that?
Well, I think our activity, hopefully, in the pick and roll is just making it difficult on them, contesting every shot, denying just our activity in general.
high hands and quick feet. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. How about the playoff atmosphere? We're going to break down all the first half action for you. Well, for the Bucks, boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
Well, there's no wonder they're getting blown out. No energy, no fight in the rebound battle. Ernie, you got to pick it up. You got to pick it up starting now, or it's going to be impossible to come back. That's the Pythagorean theorem times 50 times 100 times 50 times 10. Impossible to figure out, Ernie.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You know, Eric Bledsoe has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 spot. The Bucks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Brook Lopez.
And the key for Lopez is playing strong. When he does this, he makes an impact on both ends.
He hits both from the stripe. Raptors trail by 18. Outside Lowry. Over Bledsoe. On the money from 12 feet away. And that's now 10 points for Kyle Lowry.
Unafraid to challenge you inside, Lowry's a scoring threat on all 3 levels.
It's Giannis with the drive. And that one good. And the Bucks lead by 18.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now, here's Lowry. He's got 10. Pass to Powell. Lets it go from deep. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's DiVincenzo. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And good that time. Antetokounmpo's got 11 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here's Siakam. Lowry can't get it to go. Feeds it to Bledsoe. Middleton outside. The pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. Raptors trail by 20. To the left wing. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Williams, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Toronto also making a switch. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Kyle Lowry. Bledsoe outside. To the wing on the left. Lopez against Ibaka. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Kicks it to Williams. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 4 assists now tonight. VanVleet looking around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. VanVleet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now here's Bledsoe. Tight defense on him. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Bucks have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
2 shots. Shooting 2.
That's good from Brook Lopez. And some changes here for the Bucks. Ilyasova comes in for Wesley Matthews. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And both free throws good for Lopez.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Middleton. Passes it to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Lopez has got 11.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Williams against Siakam. Pass to VanVleet, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Lopez, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. Bucks leading by 23. Hill kicks to Ilyasova. Middleton outside. Williams inside the line. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. 1:46 left to play here in the third. And Hill has it in the corner. Buries it from 3-point range. Hill's got his first 3 points of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Raptors call time here.
Let's see if coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Pass to Gasol. Outside, Davis. Outside for Gasol. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. 6 points for Marc Gasol.
Hey, if you set him up, Marc Gasol will knock him down. A terrific shooter off the catch.
Here's Connaughton. He's guarded by Davis. Middleton can't get it to go. And 1:01 left to play in the third. Davis, the pass to Boucher. Here's Van Vliet. Five to shoot. And that one is off. The Bucks go the other way with it.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Now here's Davis. Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Left side Gasol. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Middleton can't get it to go.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Jacks up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Middleton's got 5.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Toronto's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. So for Toronto right now, we've got Hollis Jefferson. McCaw is out there with Thomas. Then it's Johnson, and it's Gasol, and at the center. Here's McCaw. Johnson right side. Buries it down low. Johnson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Toronto. Connaughton kicks to Ilyasova. Now the pass to Korver. Off target from three-point range. Toronto shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Johnson outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Gasol against Lopez. Left side Gasol. Takes the turnaround J. Offensive rebound. Got a hand on it. Outside Korver. Off target with his 3. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's McCaw. Johnson outside. Makes it off the glass. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, Stanley Johnson is built to take punishment. Nice play.
Connaughton passes to Ilyasova. Pass to Korver. Here's the 3. Korver missing again.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Craig, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Connaughton passes to Lopez.
What a luxury it is as a passer to have a pick-and-roll target as big as Robin Lopez. Makes life easy.
Toronto calls timeout.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Siakam against Lopez. That's tipped. Fader on the way. Siakam misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's DiVincenzo, guarded by Powell. Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Rare for him to get a wide-open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to give him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And it's good for 2.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Bucks leading by 22. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Bledsoe outside. Lopez against Ibaka. Here's DiVincenzo. Off target from outside. The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Powell in the high post. Here's Siakam. Cans the 12-footer.
Wow, he's becoming a more sophisticated scorer. Siakam beats good D with better O.
Lowry against Bledsoe. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Now, here's Lowry. Inside, Powell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Powell's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is what I like about Lowry. Not just looking for his shot, even though he's an excellent scorer.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Gonna be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Bucks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
Nice shot from the wing.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Here is Lowry, following the basket by Giannis. Now, here's Lowry. No good. Excellent D there from Bledsoe. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Bucks. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We're getting out of transition, trying to get defensive stops. And everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed tonight, Eric. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Well, the Bucks took a huge lead after the first half, and they just rode that wave to the end. They were leading almost by 20 at the half. If we check that out. There you go. Huge lead. And that was pretty much when the match was already set and done. Raptors and even Bucks using their bench most of that second half. So it was pretty much over. Game 1, Bucks take it handily, 20-point difference. And Game 2 will be Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Thank you all for watching. One more game coming up. Remember, go to jablamsports.com for your stats, series information, and game and playoff leaders. If you go to the website, jablamsports.com, click on simulation, click on NBA, and you'll get all our information there. And of course, we're all over social media, Instagram, Facebook, you name it. Check us out, Jablam Sports. All the games are live on Twitch and on our website. And then you can see all the past games of the entire NBA simulation playoffs on the website. All right.